So we've learned a lot about pickleball so far. We've learned about serving and returning serve. We've talked about returning and moving to the net so you can apply pressure to your opponents. We've talked about what to do when your opponents are at the net. Could we consider driving the ball? Sure. Could we consider lobbing the ball? Yeah, but it's risky. A third shot drop is often a good play, especially if your opponents at the net are good volleyers. We've talked about even receiving those third shot drops. If the ball is high, to attack it with speed, and if the ball is low, to play a softball of your own, known as a dink. And we've talked about how when you receive a good dink from your opponents, it's a good idea to respond with a dink. Not necessarily because it wins you the point, but because it makes it less likely they can attack. So we've kind of understood a lot of the key technical and tactical elements of pickleball, but we haven't even talked about scoring at all yet. So let's do that now. So when you play pickleball, games are typically played to 11 points, okay? Unlike tennis, where anyone can win a point when you're serving or returning serve, in pickleball you only actually earn a point when you're the serving team. So if I'm serving and my team goes on to win the rally, great, we get a point, and my reward is I get to continue serving. If I'm serving and we're playing doubles and we go on to lose the rally, the other team doesn't get a point yet because they weren't serving, but my penalty is I no longer get to serve. I then give the ball to my partner and my partner serves. If we win the rally, great, we get a point, she gets to keep serving, that's her reward, this time from the other side of the court, just like in tennis. If I've lost my serve and my partner's lost her serve, then it's a side out. And the other team takes over serving, and they try to score points. When it comes to scoring, you'll typically hear three numbers said: the serving team's score, the returning team's score, and which server in the partnership it is, the first or the second. As an example, if the score was 5-6-1, that would mean the serving team has 5 points, the receiving team has 6 points, and the team that's serving is on their first server. So the rotation kind of continues like that. We have a first server who serves until that team loses the rally. When the first server is done, it goes to the second server, play, win points if they can. When they lose the rally, it's a side out, and it goes first server, second server, first server, second server. The exception to that rule, and the tennis players in the crowd will appreciate this, is the very, very start of a game. So you know how it goes first server, second server, first server, second server, first server, second server. Think about a tennis tiebreaker. A tennis tiebreaker. In a tennis tiebreaker, the serving team, they get to serve just 1 point. Then the other team serves 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 forever. But the very beginning of a tiebreaker is weird, it's just 1. Pickleball is like that too. So the very beginning of a game, that server will serve and they'll play. As long as she's winning points, she keeps serving. As soon as she loses her serve, it's automatically a side out. And then it goes first server, second server, first server, second server. Okay? Games go up to 11 when you're playing like that. And usually it's best 2 out of 3, although in some of the big tournaments it's best 3 out of 5 games to win the match.